Today I'm adding a little bit of color to the trunk so it's not as empty anymore. Everything's masked off and painted, so now we're just waiting for it to dry. Now it won't look as empty on the rear with just the door. Car looks good, looks really good. The paint's holding up, which I'm surprised because I'm daily driving this in the winter right now, trying to put the miles on. So it's really impressive that the paint has held up, because as you've seen it from the previous videos, we just rattle canned it. We didn't even prep the car properly, we didn't even sand it, and it's holding up really well. I'm really surprised, really happy with it. I do have the new grills, I have the piece for the hood right there, but it doesn't fit. I have to actually trim that piece a tiny bit on the hood, just a little bit to make it thinner, and then it's going to clip in and everything's going to be good. Same thing for the front grills. I'm not putting on yet, but once we clean up the whole car, sand everything, mold everything properly, we can go ahead and put everything back on. So all the masking is off. It's definitely better looking than having just the trunk white. Definitely looks less boring, but still, as you guys know, I didn't even try. Just sprayed it, put it on just so it looks half decent, because it is winter time. It's super cold, it's constantly raining, so we can't really do anything with the car right now. We're mostly going to be working on the interior now. Once the interior is done and the weather picks up, then we're going to finish the body, and then we're going to paint the car finally one color. But for now, it's pretty cool. I'm definitely getting a lot of attention, a lot of people just stopping, honking at me, giving me thumbs up, stopping, taking pictures of the car, recording the car. Definitely a head turner, because you've never seen a wagon with a wide body like this and the GTR Need for Speed livery on it. So it's definitely really cool to see in person. I love it, but at the same time I'm like so annoyed that I can't work on it, because I want a car that I can constantly work on, like cosmetically. I mean, I just love adding new bits and pieces, making it look sicker, making it look more unique. And since it's winter, I kind of have a seasonal depression, so can't really work on this. Been thinking of buying another car to work on for the time being that doesn't require molding, but kind of stopped myself, and I'm thinking I'm just gonna work on the interior in this car, get the interior fully dialed in, fully perfect, with the racing seats, blacked out trim, everything that I want inside just to be blacked out. And once it warms up, we can finally work on the car, make it fully perfect, like the yellow one. Just get all the body lines perfect, get all the body panels perfect, so we don't have any issues of like this, just patchy everywhere, not complete. But today's video is just a little update and painting the rear, just to make it look a little bit better and not empty. So I know it's really short, but we're going to be working on the interior here. Let me just show you exactly what we're going to be doing. So when it comes to the interior, we're going to be changing these seats out for racing seats, hopefully sourcing black seats for the rear. And if I can't source anything, what I'm going to do is actually get these seats fully reupholstered. Same with the door where I left it's gray. Have that reupholstered in black, so it's like leather, and do the inside a different color. I'm thinking of red. But I also might do like a dark brown. I don't know, it all depends on the color of the car that I pick, because this Need for Speed is not actually going to be on the car once it's done. I'm probably going to paint it a different color, one solid color. But for now, we're going to be working on the interior. So we're going to be changing up the steering wheel, even though I already changed it up. I did all this stuff, like the trim, the steel gray it's called. I did all that, painted this, painted that, painted this. Changing out the faces. I want to get the digital one that a bunch of people have been running, but I've also heard from a couple people that it freezes and lags, and I don't see it being worth $1,000 if it does all that. So I'm kind of iffy. Having a couple people tell me that it lags is kind of off-putting. It's not really worth $1,000 in my opinion, so I might just do what I did on the E46 and change these to either blue, red, yellow. I don't know, just mess around with it and go from there. But that would do it for this video, guys. Stay tuned. We're going to be working on the interior in this car. We're almost at 1,000 miles. Let me see. I think we're about a little bit over 700. we are at, let's see, 719 miles. So we're close to 1,000. Once we break the 1,000, we can finally push this car harder. Even though I'm not gonna lie, today I actually pushed it to 6K because I tried to do a little donut in the rain, one-wheeler peeler. It was really fun. This thing would be amazing to slide, but we're boosting it. We're making it a nice daily. My oil light keeps coming on. I have a bad sensor. It always comes on when I start the car for like 5-10 seconds and goes away and never comes back on. Always when I start it up. These are actually on because I put on LED bulbs as the corner lights, and apparently it's too much. So I have a code for that. It blinks really fast every time I use it. But I like how they look, so I'm just gonna keep them for now. Love the head unit. The X-Tron is probably the best head unit I have. I have the EONON, or EON, whatever you want to call it, and this is the X-Tron. Super sleek with the body, has everything that the EON has, and honestly I would say it's a lot smoother than the EON. Like that a lot. The shifter is awesome. I bought an extension because I wanted to use my weighted shift knob, the red one that I have with the Ukrainian symbol, but fortunately I can't use it because even the new extension is a different thread pattern than the ball is, even though I thought when I ordered it, it was the same one. But this one ain't bad. It's nice. It doesn't really have any weight to it, but since we have a short throw in here, it is super notchy and super short. It feels great. Love that. But that would do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.